In this Big Tractor Power video, we're going to take a look at a John Deere S660 combine equipped with massive Firestone 1250 50R32 tires. We'll talk about the combine specifications, we'll watch it harvesting winter wheat, and discuss why it is operating with such large tires. Here we can see the John Deere S660 combine has arrived at the winter wheat field, and it is hooking on to a John Deere 922F grain head. The grain head is transported separately on a header cart, and we can see the combine attach and begin harvesting the winter wheat. The 22-foot John Deere 922F grain table harvesting the winter wheat looks pretty small out in front of this massive John Deere S660 combine. The reason the farm runs a 22-foot grain table is because the small square bale all the straw left behind by the combine. The farm uses John Deere 348 square balers, and the balers cannot efficiently process a windrow left behind by anything larger than a 22-foot grain head. In the fall, the farm does use a 30-foot platform to harvest soybeans with this same combine. Of course, the 30-foot platform is much more efficient, wider, and faster, But at that time, the farm is just broadcasting all the bean residue back out in the field rather than trying to bale it up. The John Deere S660 combine is a Class 6 machine in the John Deere S600 range of combines. The 600 series includes Class 5, Class 6, Class 7, Class 8, and Class 9 machines. The rating system in the classification is mainly based on horsepower. For example, the Class 5 S650 is 300 horsepower, the Class 6 S660 is 333 horsepower, the Class 7 S670 is 391 horsepower, the Class 8 S680 is 473 horsepower, and the Class 9 S690 is 543 horsepower. All of the John Deere S600 series combines are rotary style machines. That means that they use a cylinder inside of a drum that is spinning to help separate the grain from all the crop matter and residue. The John Deere rotor is known as the tri-stream rotor. It features a slightly tapered front nose on the cylinder, which dramatically reduces growling that often comes with thick crops moving through the rotor. The spiral vanes surrounding the rotor guide the crop material through the feeding and threshing area, reducing hesitation and improving productivity. In addition to the horsepower ratings helping to set the classification of the John Deere S600 series, the combine's grain tank also helps set it in its class size. For example, the John Deere S650 is 250 bushels. Both the S660 and S670 combines are 300 bushels, and then the larger Class 8 S680 and Class 9 S690 combines are 400 bushel machines. You might have noticed when the John Deere S660 arrived at the winter wheat field that it has power fold extensions. These two flaps on either side of the combine fold out when the combine is harvesting and then fold down flat for transport and easy storage. The flaps help keep moisture out of the grain bin when the combine is parked, and with a push of a button they can fold up or down. When it's time to unload the John Deere S660's 300 bushel grain bin, the combine can be equipped with 3 different sizes of unloading augers, which include a 22.5 foot, 26 foot, and a 28.5 foot unloading auger. Another part of the classification system includes the unloading rate, bushel per second, from the combines. The John Deere S650 unloads 2.2 bushels of grain per second at Class 5. The Class 6 and Class 7 S660 and S670 unload 3.3 bushels per second, and then the large Class 8 S680 and Class 9 S690 unload 3.8 bushels of grain per second. John Deere offers a number of tire and wheel combinations for the John Deere S660 combine that include dual wheels and single tires. The dual wheels mostly include 500 size tires, and then there are 800 and 900 size tires for regular single tires. The 1250 Firestone flotation tire is the largest tire offered for the John Deere S600 series of combines. This S660 is equipped with the Firestone 1250 tire because the farm operates about 18 miles from Lake Ontario in western New York, and Lake Ontario brings a lot of lake effect weather, whether it's rain in the summer or snow in the fall during the harvest season. The farm has found that the flotation tires help the combine just glide over the field and reduce compaction. On a sunny day, the farm is reducing the compaction of the soil with the big tires, and on a rainy day, as we can see here, the tires are just floating over the surface of the field and not sinking in. This is especially important in the fall because as early as Halloween there can be snow on the ground, which leads to a muddy and sticky harvest. Previously, the farm had run tracks on the last combine before it upgraded to the S660, and they found that the tracks were pretty rough riding in the field and on the road, and when you got into a very muddy field, they just simply dug into the ground and left big ruts. These flotation tires can pretty much walk the combine through anything without leaving ruts in the field. As this Big Tractor Power video comes to an end, I want to thank the farm for allowing me to come out and film their John Deere S660 combine and share it with you. I've watched this farm all of my life. They own the field across from my parents' house, and I've watched them since I was a little boy in the late 1970s all the way through today. If it wasn't for watching their tractors and combines and my fascination in watching the big machines go back and forth in the field across the street, there probably wouldn't be a Big Tractor Power today, and I really appreciate them letting me come out and see their modern machinery. This farm has a really unique combine history. Over the past 40 years, every combine that they've had has been a John Deere, and it's been a 95 or a 66 model. When I was a kid in the late 70s, they had a John Deere 95 EB, which was traded for a John Deere 6600, upgraded to a John Deere 6620 Titan II, which was traded for a 1997 John Deere 9500 50th anniversary combine, which was then replaced by a John Deere 9570 STS on tracks. And then today we get to see their new John Deere S660 combine with the Firestone flotation tires. I hope that you've enjoyed this Big Tractor Power video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where we have over 1,000 videos of farm machinery in action. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching Big Tractor Power.